In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 gluten-free restaurants in New York City, USA. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Dining out with a gluten allergy isn't as difficult as it used to be, because more and more high-quality establishments are becoming aware of the needs and preferences of gluten-free diners. With the availability of gluten-free options at New York City restaurants, diners can choose from a wide range of cuisines, ranging from wheat-free versions of Chinese takeout favorites to Michelin-starred fine dining restaurants like Chef Michael White's Maria. The New York metropolis appears and feels far larger than any other city in the United States that I have visited. There are perhaps 3 square blocks in my neighborhood in San Francisco that feel as urban as any random block in New York City. Due to the city's sheer size and congestion, there is an enormous range of gluten-free dining options. While there is no shortage of restaurants in New York City, if you are someone who loves their gluttony without gluten, dining out might be a huge difficulty. Not to worry, we've compiled a list of the top gluten-free restaurants in the city, ranging from old-school Italian to decadent baked goodies. Whether you have a gluten intolerance or not, pizza should never be off-limits for anyone. Here are the top 10 gluten-free restaurants in New York City, USA. So let's start. Number 10. Keste Pizza and Vino. This restaurant continues to serve the best pizza in New York. Pizza is a contentious topic in New York, and many have strong feelings about which style is the finest. Celiacs have a much less varied selection of foods to choose from. However, this location is spectacular. It's hard to go wrong at this gluten-free pizza joint in the city, which boasts a specialized gluten-free kitchen, separate pizza cutters, fluffy crusts that will make you grin, and a tasty menu for everyone. Try the Masnicola, a white pizza topped with olive oil and basil, or the luxurious burrata Roberto, which is created with their own homemade burrata, grape tomatoes, basil, and extra virgin olive oil, for a different take on the classic. All the pizzas on the menu may be customized to be gluten-free and celiac safe, and they also offer gluten-free pasta meals if that is what you want. But why would you want it when you have pizza like this there in front of you? It is possible to order through Keste's website, which has 2 locations, Bleecker Street and Fulton Street. Number 9. Smack. Although not the healthiest of alternatives, especially after the Village Den above, their gluten-free 4-cheese macaroni is very delicious and will keep you full for the rest of the afternoon. After a great deal of testing and experimentation, they were able to modify some of the basic ingredients they use in their cuisine to make it possible to order anything from their menu that was gluten-free. When making gluten-free dishes, they substitute gluten-free cornflakes for flour in the bechamel sauce, and they use gluten-free brown rice Elba macaroni noodles instead of regular macaroni noodles. While this is not a completely gluten-free kitchen, the crew is well versed in how to cook the dishes in a safe manner. Number 8. Cha An Teahouse. Among the other desserts to try are their black sesame creme brulee, which can be made gluten-free by eliminating the wafer that is often placed on top of it. Perhaps the single best dessert I've ever had in New York City is the black sesame creme brulee, which, in a city known for its desserts, may be controversial. Chocolate is not my favorite food, therefore this satisfied all of my requirements. It is also possible to customize Cha An's lunch sets to be gluten-free, and the staff will be happy to assist you in determining what is safe to eat on their menu. The location is a peaceful haven in the center of the city, and it is one of my favorite spots to have a bite to eat. Number 7. La Jardinie. We keep returning to get the gluten-free bread basket, which is always a hit. Chef Alain Verzrelli's vegetable-driven modern restaurant, which recently received a Michelin star, does not advertise itself as gluten-free on purpose, despite the fact that it is primarily gluten-free. All the breads made by head baker Tetsuya Yamaguchi, including the cereal baguettes and Parker House rolls, are gluten-free. Many of the desserts created by executive pastry chef Salvatore Martone are gluten-free as well as vegan. Enjoy gluten-free entrees like Azora King salmon, winter squash, and beef tenderloin on a more moderate scale. Finalize your meal with some of their wildly popular gluten-free and plant-based ice cream, chocolate and rice milk, pistachio and cashew milk, and coffee and rice milk. Number 6. The Well Kitchen and Table. This restaurant/all-day wellness space's executive chef, Sherry Cardozo, collaborates with a network of integrative doctors and healers to develop a gluten-free menu that incorporates vitamin-rich ingredients and focuses on the therapeutic characteristics of various herbs. GMOs are not included on the menu. There are other dishes that stand out, including the savory lentil and rice pancake known as the soft dosa, which is served with turmeric-seasoned scrambled eggs, and the coconut cauliflower fried rice with pasture-raised egg, baby carrots, fermented ginger and cherry lane farm chilies. Number 5. Divya's Kitchen. Many ancient gluten-free grains, such as house-milled sorghum, einkorn, and amaranth flours, make appearances on the menu at Divya's Kitchen, a vegetarian restaurant with an Ayurvedic influence. With the help of a special grain mill dedicated exclusively to gluten-free grains, the restaurant's crew grinds its gluten-free flours fresh in-house. Employees are also taught how to avoid cross-contamination with gluten, and gluten-free choices are available for most of the menu items, including crackers for the appetizers, lasagna, which is also vegan, biscuits, bread for toasts, and tortillas for wraps, among other things. Number 4. Erin McKenna Bakery. There are gluten-free cupcakes, cookies, breads, brownies, and other treats available at this Lower East Side bakery. EMB's sweets are made using a combination of garbanzo fava bean flour and brown rice flour, while its savory dishes are made with a combination of gluten-free oat flour and a garbanzo fava bean flour mixture. The donuts and cookie sandwiches made by the bakery are the most popular dishes on the menu. Erin McKenna, the bakery's founder, was motivated to start the business in 2005 because there were no bakeries that offered gluten-free, vegan, and soy-free items at the time. My purpose did not stop at building a secure bakery for the disadvantaged, I also wanted it to be mouth-wateringly tasty and to be located in a joyful place where people could forget about their worries, McKenna explains. Number 3. Senza Gluten. Chef Jamaico El Solo was motivated to launch Senza Gluten after witnessing firsthand how difficult it was for his celiac disease-affected friends to eat out in public. He would prepare gluten-free pasta from scratch for them and see their cheeks light up with delight as he did so. Senza Gluten is well known for its gluten-free pasta, but as the name says, the restaurant also provides a variety of other Italian cuisine that are free of gluten. Would you like to know the secret behind these delectable dishes? Solo came up with his own gluten-free flour blend on his own. Many of the restaurant's most popular menu items include meals that are difficult to get gluten-free elsewhere: lasagna, gnocchi, ravioli, tiramisu, chicken parm, arancini, and fried calamari, to name a few examples. Their fryer, of course, is solely dedicated to the preparation of gluten-free foods. Number 2. Friedman's. There are several locations of this casual gluten-free eatery in Chelsea Market and other parts of New York City. It is a favorite of gluten-free and non-gluten-free diners alike. The restaurant was inspired by the sister of the restaurant's owner, who has celiac disease. Friedman's uses a proprietary gluten-free flour blend that is created in-house and has a rice flour foundation. Pancakes and chicken and waffles are two of the restaurant's most popular items, and the store has just introduced gluten-free blintzes to its menu. There is no way you could tell that all their sweets, pies, cheesecakes, chocolate cake, and more, are made from scratch and are gluten-free. Now you know what I'm talking about. Number 1. The Little Beat Table. Gluten-free eaters looking for a full-service experience should visit The Little Beat, a spin-off of Chef Franklin Becker's popular gluten-free fast casual eatery. This Kips Bay restaurant, overseen by culinary director Matt Ida, serves seasonal and gluten-free fare, allowing customers with severe food allergies to dine without fear of contamination. Expect meals such as cauliflower and mushroom tacos and banana bread with hazelnut butter, to name a couple of examples. What do you think of our list? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.